The cover story was that this New Jersey container was broken into and they lost some category 3 radioactive material. And I think that's just a cover story. I think that just like the Wuhan lab is a cover story, and it worked great because COVID was a psyop. It wasn't COVID. COVID was the flu. It was the psyop of COVID that shut everything down. And then getting everybody to take the bioweapons and getting everybody on ventilators. It was the psyop that kicked all that off, that prepared the human terrain for the shutdown for the global cabal. And by the global cabal, I mean the international intelligence agencies working together for purposes. But on my show and on several guest shows, I showed the CIA's Dragonfly. And I remember when I used to walk into CIA way back in the day when I had a blue badge, and I saw the Dragonfly, I saw the mechanical catfish, I saw the bird, the beetle, and that was that was 03, 04 stuff.
Wow.
So if you wanted to really, and so the cover story was, hey, these drones are ours, but they might be looking for radioactive material. Well, it's category 3 radioactive material, which, yeah, it's got gamma radiation and it can hurt you if it's around you a long time, but it's not like it's a suitcase nuke or something like that. I think that was totally a cover story, just like Wuhan, because Trump is still saying the China virus, it's not the China virus, it's the Fort Detrick, DARPA, CIA bioweapon. So the lab leak, which they never confirmed nor denied, but say, it's probably was a setup because Fauci had Chinese bioweapon guys in American uniforms. Lieber at Harvard had a female military intelligence second lieutenant who fled to China, who was charged. The FBI then charged her conveniently after she left. But the point is, if you wanted to search for nuclear lost weaponry, NEST, Nuclear Emergency Special Teams, DOE, they do that all the time, and they can do it real low profile, like with a Dragonfly or something. You don't need blinking lights, and you don't need blinking lights that actually obey FAA regulations. It's nice how all the drones stop at the classified. They don't go into classified airspace or restricted airspace to mess up anything. And then Admiral Kirby, that traitor, ex-Navy guy, is like, they're not doing anything illegal and they're not doing anything lawful. Of course they are, because you have to file flight plans for all. And some of these things are the size of SUVs. So it's clearly a psyop, because if it was really intelligence gathering, it could be done very low profile and very quietly, especially at night.